Hi, everyone. My name is Shannon Dietz, and I am the founder of Hopeful Hearts Ministry, where we strive to give a voice to survivors of abuse. And I realize, even though that the ministry has been around for, it's almost 4 years in January, some of you might not have any idea what it is that we do. And so I just wanted to take this opportunity on this gorgeous afternoon after watching a Dr. Phil show of a young man that had, been molested as a child and never got counseling or help for anything because his dad, was ashamed because his son had been abused, which breaks my heart because that's often the case. And it just, and now he's addicted to drugs and alcohol, and he's running away from this shame that's not his. It's not his to own. And I thought to myself, I don't know much about this Periscope, but I'm trying really hard, and I want to reach as many survivors as I can in all aspects of what we do. So I thought I'd take a moment to be with you today and help you know what we do. Right now, we're in the Houston area, and I have been, speaking with people all over the world. Actually, I Skype with people, I FaceTime, I call them on the phone, but then, of course, we have a headquarters here in Kingwood, Texas, that we get to meet with people that are local. I am a survivor of incest by my grandfather when I was 4 to 6, I guess. Those memories, I always kind of knew, but those memories didn't fully come back until I was, only like 39. I think sometimes the memories don't come back for us until we're ready for them to. But then I was a date rape survivor when I was in high school, and then I was raped again in college. And so it was dealing with those two rapes that really kind of kicked me into my journey of healing. I definitely played the victim for a very long time and ran away from anything good. Never felt that I was good enough or worthy, or my self-respect and my self-esteem was very low. And so then I started doing youth ministry and started speaking to the teens, and then I was asked to tell my story around the world. I've been speaking, I've been to Madrid, I've been to Sydney, Australia. Hello, all of you in Australia. And it's been a wonderful journey that God has taken me on. And from my book, Exposed, I had just many people. That's when instead of just talking to teens, that's when the adults started to come to me and say, "You're telling my story. And I've never told anybody. I've never felt like I could tell anybody." And that's when I realized that it's our generation, those that are in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, and even older. I had a 65-year-old woman from Africa the other day come to me and just tell me, oh my goodness, just this amazing story of survival. But that we all need to know that we're not alone, and that there are other people that have been through similar circumstances, and they need, and that we all need to have that right to tell our story, to have our voice, and to be heard, and not to be shut up because it's too hard to hear, or, that we need to be able to get the counseling that we deserve. And anyway, so that's truly the purpose of how Hopeful Hearts started. And God has just kind of taken it off. I mean, we have I Have a Voice video project you can find on YouTube. You can go on our website, hopefulheartsministry.com. Look under I Have a Voice tab, and we have 7 videos so far. I'll be releasing 2 more in October, 1 in Spanish. And there are people all ages, male, female, that have gone through different abuses, mental, physical, sexual, emotional abuse, domestic violence, you name it. And they're all survivors. We are all survivors. And even though we might have suffered different stories, different circumstances, there's one thing that we all have in common is that we survived. We survived some things that other people would never even fathom surviving. And that's kind of where I want to leave you with today is if you are a survivor and you're listening to this, I just want you to receive a virtual hug from me, because you are amazing to me. You have survived what you've been through. You are good enough. You are worthy. And there is so much more to life than the moments that somebody else took from you wrongfully. Your life is so much more than the shame that is theirs. That's not your shame. And I hope to do a few more of these periscopes and to just bring encouraging words to all survivors of abuse. Again, be sure to check us out at hopefulheartsministry.com. You can find us on Facebook at Hopeful Hearts Ministry, and Twitter and in linked and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, have a great day.